Welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. This is Andy from Aging Gaming, and today we are going to be attending astronomy class as we continue our main quest line. So we will go to our quests. I think we already have it selected. We do, and highlight and locate on map. There we go. Okay. We have to go in here.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
There we go. Time to get up.
Always look upon you as a trusted ally and friend.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
She's kind of tough.
Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Must be cold up there. We're blowing
Here,
clouds.
I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
Okay. That wasn't too difficult.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Wear a coat.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the Highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Doesn't seem to affect her.
Oh, hello. Good to see you again. We Ravenclaws must stick together.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplor. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. A lot of good that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use it?
Am I going the right way? Nope. Oh. What the heck? Oh, okay.
Confringo!
All right.
This was
Got
his
that.
old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A little bit of do-re-mi. And now we gotta go.
A pristine night.
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know. Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
Not really.
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed by divination?
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, divination is perhaps the most feeble, especially in its nonsensical practice of astrology. Do not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is concerned with mysteries,
very
stellar
good
and
friend that
lunar.
would have a
The
problem
other is
with
mere
this.
lunacy.
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. They are ideal for studying constellations near and far. For centuries, wizards made use of these astronomy tables for stargazing. Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the intrepid intellectual pursuits of a bygone epoch.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
Stellar, huh? I see what you did there.
The perfect night for... Oh,
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
Let's
no
go.
need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing.
Centaurs are supposed to be pretty good at that stuff.
It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Less
Happy to be
talking,
here.
more running.
It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
Gotcha.
If you're sure.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Revelio.
This bathtub has been kept behind lock and key for as long as anyone can remember. Rumor has it that the tub was enchanted to chase after students decades ago who were too obsessed with their studies to care much for personal hygiene. That's hilarious.
Confringo.
All right.
Revelio.
More cobwebs.
That is
You
the...
don't think any spiders might be lurking about? Look, there's
Oh,
a
no.
table.
Not this close to school,
I think
Amit.
you should do the honors. The constellation should appear near the center of your view.
Okay.
As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
There we go. That's all you have to do. And this starts
I
one
was
of these
right about the tables.
grindy
They really are gateways to the
quests.
far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Yeah.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
Thanks,
That's
Andy.
quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Okay. And that's the quest complete. Let's see what else we have. And that unlocks the challenge. Okay,
I
here
have
we
learned
go.
of a wizard who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
All right, so let's look at our quests. First, we'll open this up, and we have find astronomy tables. And these are just, you know, the rewards you get are just cosmetics. But it's something, you have to do all of these in order to 100% the game. So it's not something that's absolutely crucial, but hey, you get XP every time you find one, and so that's going to help you out. And now let's take a look at our quests. Back on the path, okay, and the lost child. We're going to probably do that one. Yeah, we might as well do it. And this will be the location of the second keeper trial. So we'll get that out of the way. Set in the map room, I think. Or map chamber.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
Snuck right up on you, didn't I?
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Yeah, he owes us.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
Thanks.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Alright, so that completes that quest. And we're back on the path. This probably hasn't been the most exciting episode, but we'll probably make up for it with the next one. Which we haven't unlocked yet. Interesting. I'm sure it'll come up in a minute. Ah, new quest available. I was just a little too early. There we go. And Charles Rookwood's trial. And so that's what we'll do next. But not today. We'll do it in the next episode. Hey, thanks for joining me. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please take a moment. If you enjoyed this video, you can give us a like, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, do all the things that YouTube loves. The algorithm gives us all kinds of kudos, and we love it too. I do respond to all comments, so test me out on that. But anyway, that's going to be it for today. I hope you have a great day. And this is Andy from Aging Gaming. Bye.